What's going on, world? It's your boy, Innuendo Amazing. That's innuendo. If you ain't with it, then we in your window. But if you with it, in the innuendo. I got some online gameplay. It's Ali versus Frazier. I was using Ali, the greatest of all time. I'm not going to talk through the footage. I want y'all to check it out. I want y'all to hear every punch. If you're new, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. And if you've already been here, drop a like. Innuendo.
Straight right just misses. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. It's bombs away. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
To fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute.
Here's the bell for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
It's a flat footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Frazier's such a good inside fighter.
Sometimes I've been in with fighters that don't know what to do, don't have to break it down. Then they get a little dirty.
And he scores with the counter. That's another scoring shot. Good punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally. There's the bell to start round three. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Hook misses. Miss with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That punch lands. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different...
Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. That counter shot lands. They're both trying for a knockout. That punch landed. That left hook missed. A perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Frazier never one to back off or back down.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body. Frustrate them. Take the mind off the chin. Take the mind off protecting everything around that. work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you think...
It's a tough fight.
This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move.
Oh, no! Ali is down! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Exclusively going to the head. Let's see if that pays dividends. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knock. And there's the bell for round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved.
Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What?